The lowest air temperature for pulling NMB wire before it starts cracking or splitting is -20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -29 degrees Celsius. However, it's important to ensure the wire is flexible enough to be pulled without damage. If the wire is too stiff, it's more prone to cracking or splitting during installation. Additionally, protect the wire from sharp edges or objects that could potentially damage it. When working in cold temperatures, take necessary precautions to safeguard the wire from harm. Firstly, consider using a cable heater. This device will maintain the wire's warmth and flexibility, making it easier to handle and install. Secondly, cover the wire with insulation. This provides a protective barrier against the cold and prevents damage from sharp objects or abrasions. Thirdly, pull the wire slowly and carefully. This minimizes the risk of stressing or damaging the wire during the pulling process. Remember that proper handling and protection are crucial to ensuring a safe and reliable electrical installation in cold weather conditions. Always consult local electrical codes and regulations for specific requirements in your area. Additional considerations for cold weather wire pulling include acclimatizing the wire before installation if possible. This means bringing the wire into a warmer environment for a period of time before you start working with it. This allows the wire to gradually warm up and become more flexible, reducing the risk of cracking or splitting. Also, consider the type of conduit or raceway you are using. Some materials may become brittle or more difficult to work with in cold temperatures. Choose conduit and fittings that are rated for cold weather use. Furthermore, be aware of condensation. When bringing cold wire into a warmer environment, condensation can form on the wire and inside the conduit. This can lead to corrosion and electrical problems over time. To prevent condensation, try to seal the ends of the conduit and allow the wire to warm up gradually. Personal safety is also important. Wear appropriate cold weather gear, including gloves, hats, and insulated clothing to protect yourself from the elements. Take breaks as needed to warm up and avoid fatigue. Also, double-check all your connections. Ensure connections are tightened properly. Cold temperatures can cause materials to contract, which can loosen connections over time. Regularly inspect your wiring connections to ensure they are tight and secure. Using anti-seize compounds on connections can help prevent corrosion and loosening. Also, if possible, plan your wiring runs to minimize exposure to extreme temperatures. Run wires through insulated walls or ceilings whenever possible to provide additional protection from the cold. If you must run wires in exposed areas, consider using a heavy gauge wire to provide additional strength and durability. When securing wires, use fasteners that are rated for cold weather use. Some fasteners may become brittle or break in cold temperatures. Choose fasteners that are designed to withstand the elements and provide a secure hold. Before beginning any wiring project, it's a good idea to inspect the wire for any signs of damage. Look for cracks, splits, or other imperfections in the insulation. If you find any damage, do not use the wire. Replace it with a new, undamaged wire. Always turn off the power before working on any electrical wiring. This is essential for preventing electrical shock and injury. Use a voltage tester to verify that the power is off before touching any wires. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, hire a qualified electrician. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it's important to have it done correctly to ensure the safety of yourself and others. Always follow all local electrical codes and regulations. These codes are designed to ensure the safety of electrical installations and to prevent fires and other hazards. Be sure to obtain any necessary permits before beginning your wiring project. When working with NMB wire in cold temperatures, it's important to take extra precautions to protect the wire from damage. By following these tips, you can ensure a safe and reliable electrical installation. Also, consider the impact of wind chill. The wind chill factor can make the air temperature feel much colder than it actually is. This can further increase the risk of cracking or splitting the wire. When working in windy conditions, take extra precautions to protect the wire from the cold. Moreover, remember to store the wire properly. When not in use, store the wire in a warm, dry place. This will help to prevent it from becoming brittle or damaged. Avoid storing the wire in direct sunlight or near sources of heat, as this can also damage the insulation. Furthermore, use caution when stripping the wire. When stripping the insulation from the wire, use a wire stripper that is designed for NMB wire. Avoid using a knife or other sharp object, as this can damage the conductor. Be careful not to nick or cut the conductor, as this can weaken the wire and increase the risk of electrical failure. Also, consider the length of the wire runs. Long wire runs are more susceptible to voltage drop, which can reduce the efficiency of electrical devices. When running long wires in cold temperatures, consider using a larger gauge wire to compensate for the voltage drop. Moreover, be aware of the potential for ice buildup. Ice can accumulate on wires and conduit, adding weight and stress. This can increase the risk of damage or failure. If you live in an area that is prone to ice storms, take extra precautions to protect your wiring from ice buildup. Also, remember to properly support the wire. Use cable ties or staples to support the wire at regular intervals. This will prevent the wire from sagging or drooping, which can put stress on the insulation and connections. Be sure to use fasteners that are compatible with the type of wire and conduit you are using. Additionally, consider the effect of temperature cycling. Wires and conduit can expand and contract with changes in temperature. This can put stress on connections and fasteners. When installing wiring in areas with significant temperature fluctuations, use expansion fittings to accommodate the movement. Moreover, be aware of the potential for rodent damage. Rodents can gnaw on wires and insulation, causing damage and electrical hazards. To protect your wiring from rodent damage, seal any openings in the walls or floors and use rodent-resistant conduit or wire. Also, remember to properly label the wire. Use wire markers to label all wires and connections. This will make it easier to troubleshoot any problems in the future. Be sure to use labels that are durable and resistant to fading. Furthermore, consider the use of heat shrink tubing. Heat shrink tubing can be used to protect connections and splices from moisture and corrosion. It can also provide additional insulation and support. Be sure to use heat shrink tubing that is compatible with the type of wire you are using. Moreover, be aware of the potential for static electricity. Static electricity can build up on wires and equipment, especially in dry conditions. This can cause shocks or damage to sensitive electronic devices. To prevent static electricity buildup, ground all equipment properly and use anti-static mats or sprays. Also, remember to inspect the wiring regularly. Periodically inspect your wiring for any signs of damage or wear. Look for cracks, splits, or other imperfections in the insulation. Check connections for tightness and corrosion. If you find any problems, repair them immediately. Furthermore, consider the use of a surge protector. A surge protector can protect your electrical devices from voltage spikes caused by lightning or other power surges. This is especially important in areas that are prone to thunderstorms. Moreover, be aware of the potential for water damage. Water can damage wiring and equipment, causing corrosion and electrical hazards. To protect your wiring from water damage, ensure that all connections and splices are properly sealed. Avoid running wires in areas that are prone to flooding or leaks. Also, remember to follow the manufacturer's instructions. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions when installing wiring or equipment. This will ensure that the installation is done correctly and safely. If you have any questions, consult a qualified electrician. Furthermore, consider the use of a ground fault circuit interrupter, known as a GFCI. A GFCI is a safety device that can protect you from electrical shock. It works by monitoring the flow of current in a circuit and quickly shutting off the power if it detects a ground fault. GFCIs are required in certain locations, such as bathrooms and kitchens, where there is a high risk of water exposure. Moreover, be aware of the potential for arc faults. An arc fault is a dangerous electrical condition that can cause a fire. It occurs when electricity jumps between two conductors, creating a spark. Arc fault circuit interrupters, known as AFSIs, are designed to detect arc faults and shut off the power before a fire can start. AFSIs are required in certain locations, such as bedrooms and living rooms, to protect against arc fault hazards. Also, remember to keep the wiring organized. Use cable trays or other organizing devices to keep the wiring neat and organized. This will make it easier to troubleshoot any problems in the future and prevent accidental damage to the wires. Furthermore, consider the use of a whole house surge protector. A whole house surge protector can protect all of the electrical devices in your home from voltage spikes. It is installed at the main electrical panel and provides protection for all circuits. Moreover, be aware of the potential for electromagnetic interference, known as EMI. EMI is a type of electrical noise that can interfere with the operation of electronic devices. To minimize EMI, keep wiring run short and use shielded cables. Also, avoid running wiring near sources of EMI, such as motors and transformers. Also, remember to properly dispose of old wiring. When replacing old wiring, properly dispose of the old wiring according to local regulations. Do not simply throw it in the trash. Old wiring can contain hazardous materials such as lead and asbestos. Furthermore, consider the use of a smart home system. A smart home system can automate many of the electrical functions in your home, such as lighting, heating, and security. This can improve energy efficiency and convenience. Moreover, be aware of the potential for power outages. Power outages can occur due to storms, equipment failures, or other events. To prepare for power outages, have a backup generator or battery backup system on hand. Also, keep a flashlight, batteries, and other emergency supplies in a readily accessible location. Also, remember to keep the electrical panel accessible. The electrical panel is the central point for all of the electrical circuits in your home. It is important to keep the electrical panel accessible in case of an emergency. Do not block the electrical panel with furniture or other objects. Furthermore, consider the use of a professional home inspection. A professional home inspection can identify any potential electrical problems in your home. This can help you to prevent fires, electrical shocks, and other hazards. Moreover, be aware of the potential for carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide is a deadly gas that can be produced by faulty electrical appliances or wiring. To prevent carbon monoxide poisoning, install carbon monoxide detectors in your home and have your electrical appliances and wiring inspected regularly. Also, remember to keep your family safe. Teach your family about electrical safety and how to prevent electrical hazards. Supervise children when they are near electrical outlets or appliances. If you have any questions or concerns about electrical safety, consult a qualified electrician. Furthermore, consider the use of a licensed and insured electrician for all electrical work. A licensed and insured electrician has the training and experience necessary to perform electrical work safely and correctly. Using a licensed and insured electrician can protect you from liability in case of an accident. Moreover, be aware of the potential for fire hazards. Electrical fires can be caused by faulty wiring, overloaded circuits, or damaged appliances. To prevent electrical fires, have your electrical system inspected regularly and replace any damaged wiring or appliances. Also, be sure to use smoke detectors in your home. Also, remember to keep up with maintenance. Regularly inspect and maintain your electrical system to prevent problems and ensure safety. This includes checking for loose connections, damaged wiring, and corroded components. If you find any problems, repair them immediately. Furthermore, consider the use of energy-efficient appliances. Energy-efficient appliances use less electricity, which can save you money on your energy bill and reduce your environmental impact. Look for appliances with the Energy Star label. Moreover, be aware of the potential for electrical shock hazards. Electrical shock can be caused by contact with live electrical wires or equipment. To prevent electrical shock, always turn off the power before working on any electrical wiring or equipment. Use insulated tools and wear rubber gloves and shoes. If you experience an electrical shock, seek medical attention immediately. Also, remember to keep the electrical system dry. Water can conduct electricity and create a shock hazard. To prevent electrical shock, keep the electrical system dry and avoid contact with water. If you experience flooding, turn off the power to the affected area and call a qualified electrician. Furthermore, consider the use of a qualified electrical inspector. A qualified electrical inspector can inspect your electrical system to ensure that it meets safety codes and regulations. This can help you to prevent electrical hazards and ensure the safety of your home. Moreover, be aware of the potential for electrical code violations. Electrical codes are designed to ensure the safety of electrical installations. Violations of electrical codes can create hazards and increase the risk of fires and electrical shocks. To avoid electrical code violations, have your electrical system inspected by a qualified electrical inspector and follow all applicable codes and regulations.